Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're gonna be streaming Borderlands 3 and continuing our Amara playthrough. But first, we're gonna watch an inside the demo video of The Last of Us 2. Now, in our last Borderlands stream, we watched that demo, which is the second Last of Us gameplay demo. But in this video, it's the same demo, but this time the Naughty Dog team is going to walk us through, kind of give us some context behind the demo, the gameplay, game mechanics, and a whole lot more. So without further ado, let's sit back and enjoy this inside the demo of The Last of Us 2.
It's been about a year and a half since we showed anything from The Last of Us Part 2. In that time, we've really been kind of like heads down, quiet, because we want to make sure we have the proper time to do this game justice.
It's definitely our most ambitious in scope game that we've ever made.
We really wanted to wait until we had something awesome and new and exciting to talk about because we've been so mysterious.
Outbreak Day has always been a way for us to communicate with the fans about The Last of Us. It was like the day the outbreak happened in the fictional world of The Last of Us. And once we had this opportunity to line everything up for Outbreak Day, or in this case, kind of an Outbreak Week, we decided to put out a story trailer with the date of when the game's coming out, and then show the press actual gameplay, let them get hands-on with the game. We're always trying to strike a balance of getting people excited for this game, show them a bit more of a glimpse of the themes this game is about, the cycle of violence, this idea of how far would you go to exact revenge to bring justice to the people you love. And then we also show that Joel is back and you get to see him for the first time.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
So we're coming into that first demo in wintertime where snow covers much of the ground, much of the buildings, all the surrounding areas. We see what's life like 25 years after a pandemic has wiped out most of mankind. We pick up Ellie, who was 14 in the first game, is now 19. She's living in the city, Jackson.
Which is where Ellie and Joel have been living for the past 4 years in this sweet settlement. What we come upon is their regular day-to-day life. We're coming in on Ellie and Dina, her best friend, patrolling the outskirts of Jackson, looking for infected to clear out to keep the area safe.
Ellie and Dina at this point have been friends for several years, but there's been underlying romance between these two characters. From the demo we put at E3, where you saw this festival and this dance, and these two characters kissed for the first time, this demo takes place the day after.
And then over the course of the level, they encounter some truly dangerous things.
We wanted, just across the board, to make the enemies more threatening, to raise the tension that we started establishing with the first game. So that means the infected, even the lowest class, the runners, are more dangerous.
Something that was really important to us was empowering all of our characters, right, and making them all equal. Ellie, as we saw in the first game, is incredibly capable, but this is a world where you need to be capable to survive, and we wanted to empower everybody.
And the way that reflects in combat is, yeah, Dina is way more effective.
So when we have Dina going out, while she may seem the less hardened character, she knows how to use a gun, she knows how to stealth, she knows how to kill a clicker as well as Ellie.
When we were looking to expand on The Last of Us 1 to The Last of Us 2, one of the things that jumped out as being an avenue that was really worth exploring was traversal. Ellie is so much more agile, kind of more athletic, that it seemed like we should really pursue this whole avenue of gameplay. Introducing like a real jump, like a real arcing jump, has allowed us to make for much more interesting puzzles, more interesting vertical environments, and can frequently integrate well into combat setups as well.
She's able to move quickly in a lot of different ways. She can dodge attacks. She can squeeze through, we call them squeeze-throughs. Oh, looks like I could fit through that. Oh, I can fit through that, that's cool.
And that has been such a great integration into the combat loop of like, you're fleeing an enemy, or you're trying to get a flank, you're in stealth, and you just kind of like scooch into a room or behind an object. In The Last of Us, you kind of rely on your weaponry. Like, they're frequently the difference between life and death. They're with you for the entire game. A lot of the gameplay choices that you make are based on how you use them, how you evolve them over time through your upgrades. We really wanted to give an opportunity to look at them up close, to interact with them physically. And so the workbench seemed like the ideal place to do that.
I think over the course of the level, just talking about the tech for a second of just a snowy environment, we've got, all the deforming snow stuff you'd expect, brushing by on horseback, a branch and the snow falling and collecting on the horse, like all these things you would expect in a realistic grounded world. We have this weather, the storm kind of kicks up over the course of the level. It goes from more of a clear day into a blizzard. It's all just to build this tension of, the mess that they got themselves into. Can they make it safely out?
Dina, where are you?
Eventually, they end up in this old abandoned library. And it's in this moment where Dina really pokes and wants to get the ball rolling on this flirtation, wants to bring down Ellie's walls.
And they kind of reveal to each other how much they like each other.
You're infuriating. Have you met you?
And then we have a second demo that the press played that's like much later in this story where Ellie has started going down this road of revenge. She finds herself in Seattle, pitted against this group that controls the city.
Called the WLF. They're kind of a little bit like a militia that has taken over the town, and they have a very zero tolerance policy on people who are not from Seattle, kind of intruding on their space.
And she hears over the radio that a male trespasser has been spotted, and she knows that the WLF are closing in on him. And so we find her negotiating this abandoned hillside suburb.
And she's running into this new enemy type of guard dogs that the WLF are using. Dogs have a new sense of perception to bring to the table, which kind of puts this really interesting wrinkle on stealth gameplay, where so far you've been dealing with sight and sound, trying to stay out of sight, trying to move slowly to be quiet. But now with enemy dogs, you have to worry about them picking up your scent trail.
If you go into listen mode, you can see, we have a visualization of that scent, so you can see like when the dog is sniffing you and where it's going. You can throw bottles to distract the dog off of your scent, and it just adds this extra tension.
The second part of the demo, even though you're fighting mostly human enemies, we're introducing one of our new infected classes, the Shambler.
And the Shambler is kind of a lumbering, tankier enemy that can take a lot of punishment. They'll kind of chase you down and try to get towards you and then burst and leave behind one of these lingering, corrosive clouds.
In the demo, we have this mini boss fight, and that class happens to be a Stalker. It's a class between runners and clickers. It's a class that can hide and run away, and we wanted to do a lot more with them in this game. And because we have this evade mechanic, you can kind of go toe-to-toe with someone, and we can have these boss fights that we weren't able to have before. So you guys can go back and forth and exchange combos and evade each other and slam each other onto like desks, and we can now render all these physics objects, and it's all done in service of just grounding you more in this world, making you more immersed in this fight and feel like Ellie is barely surviving by the edge of her abilities.
So for The Last of Us 2, we've kind of almost completely overhauled the player upgrade system. For the first time in the game, you're able to learn entirely new crafting recipes just via the upgrade system. These are abilities that make your character feel really different. You are really able to pursue the playstyle of your choice and kind of make the Ellie that you're playing your individual Ellie.
We designed the whole experience to be something where it's a balanced stealth experience where you have a lot of tools to escape, you have a lot of tools to evade, you can entirely stealth past everyone.
Got something. We'll look into it.
And then the other big thing we did to immerse the player is make the human enemies much more threatening. They communicate a lot more between each other. Their AI is much more sophisticated. We rewrote most of the systems for this game. So much of this game is a conversation about the cycle of violence and how do we make violence feel impactful to the player.
You can't stop this.
Enemies have names. So when you're going around and you shoot someone, you might hear someone yell their buddy's name and they're now upset and agitated, and that changes their behavior.
We We got something.
To make a fully realized world, to really honor the impact of this violence, you have to honor every person in it. Nobody's a hero here.
The demo is 2 to 3 hours of the game. You're seeing 2 different seasons, 2 different times of the year. It feels like a lot, and it's a tiny fraction of this entire game. And as we get closer to release, we're going to show more and more of the game, but we're going to be very mindful and conscious to not spoil like big things about this game. And I'm just super stoked for people to finally see the whole thing once it's out on February 21st, 2020.
PlayStation.
All right, okay. Wow. Now that was, bro. This shit is going to be next level. Freaking game changer, bro. Last of Us 2, man. I mean, like it didn't even out yet, bro. Game of the Year 2020. I don't want to hear it. I don't even know what's coming out. I don't care. I don't care. All right, this is going to be. Remember, I said it here first, September 26th, 2019. YouTube stream number 5, Borderlands stream number 5. XDG said, Last of Us 2, Game of the Year. It's just in stone, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now. Gotta say what's up to the chat, man. Nathan May here, what's up, man? Tiger253, what's going on, man? Everybody been watching. Shout out Twitch, Mixer. Shout out ZK Feck, what's going on, bro? It's gonna be Game of the Year, man. I mean, but come on, bro. Look at that shit, bro. Let's talk about this traversal. They said they're gonna make like that definitely should have been something in The Last of Us. I mean, there was a bit of it. Don't know if you guys remember when they were going to Billstown, right? There was a little, moving around that plank. I mean, there is a little bit in The Last of Us 1, but it looks like it's going to be a bit more deeper in The Last of Us 2. I think it's going to be really next level, man. The game looks great. The graphics look great. Very much improved. Still has The Last of Us touch. You can still, sense it's The Last of Us just improved. That's pretty good. Actually, it's great. There's a lot more detail. Like Joel's face, there's so much detail in the face, man. Like the facial structure. He actually looks younger. He looks younger. I think the guy said 5 years later, but he actually looks younger, man. Of course, I think Joel's not going to make it. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make it out. I think it's just going to be the effect of him dying that's going to make, just like how Arthur died in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think they're going to go for that. I think that's pretty much. I mean, they could flip it. They could everyone thinks he's going to die. Let's not make him die. I don't know, but it's definitely going to. It's definitely going to hit if he dies. I know that for sure. Welcome, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, to the stream. The misanthropic one. What's going on, guys? So we just watched the Last of Us inside the demo video. Naughty Dog took us through the video, gave us some context behind the demo, the gameplay. It just looks awesome, man. It looks. I can't say enough, bro. But yeah, I'm going to be sticking very close to that game. Pretty much the next game we're going to be giving away on the channel. Hopefully by February, some things happen. I have some things in motion. Maybe we could give away a copy we can give away multiple copies, hopefully. Let's see how it goes. Mr. Dusty just already pre-ordered. Nice, bro. I haven't pre-ordered yet. I'm probably going to pre-order in January. Dutchy Dutch, Save Mods, The Last of Us. Are you talking about the first game, bro? I think the first game should be okay though. The Misat, I am doing well, man. How are you doing? Joel's definitely gonna die. Yeah, they're gonna kill him, man. Yeah, I think he's probably going to go out like saving Ellie, like something like that, or doing something really heroic. That's probably how he's gonna go out. Save Wizard will test cheats in the demo like Evil Within 2. They could, but the Save Wizard team is really good at what they do. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they have gotten a lot better since the release in 2017. They're a really committed team. They bring us the cheats really quickly. I really can't say enough about the team. They really do a good job. I know they get their their blows with the customer support and the keys not coming to, you know, when someone buys a key, it's delayed. I know they get a lot of heat about that, but honestly, guys, these guys are pretty much gods in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people give in Save Wizard team stress, heat. I hate it, man. Those guys work really hard. The Last of Us 2 mods. Okay. I can't definitely give you it's going to drop 1 day, 2 days, but it's going to drop within 5 days. I always go 5 days. It doesn't take the team long, especially The Last of Us. It's even past a AAA game in my eyes. The Last of Us is a 4-tier game, 4-star game, bro. That's like levels. That's levels. In my opinion, the last game like that was Red Dead Redemption 2, and The Last of Us is going to have it's actually going to have a bigger impact than RDR2. It's going to be a bigger release. I'm telling you. So 5 days before cheats, man, like for sure, because everybody's going to be sending in the cheats. I'm thinking of putting some bulk cheat submission section in my blog so that it can make it a bit easier for the Save Wizard team. But I'm just looking at it. I gotta work out the logistics. I want all the stuff you're going to need. It's going to be a really good game. I'm pretty much going to really OD on the game. I'm really going to OD. I'm really going to OD, man. So what do you think about the enemy dogs? You see the dogs? There's going to be dogs. That just turns everything, because dogs have this like 7th, 8th sense. You know what I'm saying? Dogs can pick up your freaking scent really easily. I like how Ellie was she was actually in a house, like a dwell. She was in an enclosed area, and the guys were outside. The dog picked her up. That's going to make a lot of difference. I'm lost. I don't know what games to be getting, bro. So I'm not really lost. I know exactly what I want and what I would play, but the budget, bro. We not balling like that on the channel. So like I'm looking at some games that I wish I was playing right now, but all in due course, man. All in due course. Red Dead 2 campaign was great. Shame about multiplayer. Yeah, I mean the multiplayer is just. I mean, I think it's just like let's compare it to like the greatest multiplayer game of all time, pretty much GTA 5. Let's compare it to that, right? I mean, GTA 5, there's so many avenues you can go in GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? You can do these futuristic heists. You can bring in all these online DLC. But I mean, Red Dead Redemption, you're talking about the Wild Wild West. I mean, I don't think there's really a lot. There's not much you can do with it. I mean, I'm like, if it was me, like if I was in charge of that shit, I would be bringing cars into the game. Like the first car, you know what I'm saying? And then that'll probably open like a whole new avenue of other additional content. Like you can have races with the cars and that kind of stuff in Red Dead. But there's not much they can do with it, man. Yeah, for sure. You know, the usual stuff, max ammo, max upgrades, definitely going to be happening in The Last of Us 2. But yeah, it's not money, but like what's worth buying. I want to tell you right now, Remnant of the Ashes, definitely get that one. Cold Vein drops tomorrow. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna take a look at that one. Definitely going to get that one, but not tomorrow though. I can't get that tomorrow. I think the Surge 2 came out a few days ago, but the Surge 2 looks really, I don't know. The Surge 2 looks really in between there. Doesn't really look like something I would pick up. We all know Greedfall. That's just trash. I mean, it just looks trash. I think like it just pretty much looks trash in my opinion. For sure. Lethal Shot, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. We were talking about The Last of Us 2. We just played an inside the demo walkthrough by the Naughty Dog team. So they went through the demo and like gave some context about the game mechanics, man. It looks crazy. I'm just so freaking hyped right now. The new Resident Evil is coming out very soon. I think there is a, I don't know what, I heard about something Resident Evil, but I'm not sure what it is, honestly. It looks trash. Yeah, I mean, I would say, bro, like the next, if you're not talking Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil 3 the remake, I don't think anybody's interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody interested unless it's Resident Evil 3 the remake or Resident Evil 8. Like, that's just for sure. Game of the year for sure. We calling it early, man. I called it day one, bro. It's too prolific, man. Like the game is it's just. You see, this is when you make a classic first game, right? You make a classic first game. You can just sit back, man, and just, you know, really work on the game. I respect Naughty Dog for not bringing anything out. I mean, do you realize, right? It's been a year since the first demo, man. Like, it's been a year since these guys have released anything about the game. And I think my guy said that, you know, they were heads down, focused on making a great product. And I respect that to the max, right? I'm very respectful of time put into projects to make them masterpieces, right? Resident needs to be horror again. Yeah, I really wasn't feeling. I mean, y'all know I'm really not. I definitely did not like the first-person option of Resident Evil 7, but I'm hoping Resident Evil 8 we go back to third-person, or at the very least, they mimic GTA 5 and have both POVs, like first person. And I think, like, in my opinion, having the ability to switch between third and first person is really, it's next level. I think every game should do that, because there are some people that hate third person shooters and games. I love them, you know that, but I think that should be a standard POV option in every game, first or third person if you want. Assassin's Creed needs to go back. Capcom said on their site that Resident Evil 8, they are going back to the core. That's great, man. More zombies, more blood. It's gonna be crazy, man, especially with that Resident Evil 2 remake engine. It's just gonna get better too, man. I would like a bit more diversification in the combat though. Like, I think a bit more I mean, if you're gonna make the enemies harder, cool, but at least give me some more options to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some like super quick QTEs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a zombie grabs you, give us like a split second to hit a button, X, circle, triangle, so we can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Make it really, at least give us an option, give us a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? These tanky ass zombies, bro. I mean, like, zombie games, bro. You shoot a zombie in the head. I mean, this is zombie 101, all right? Shoot the zombie in the head, he dies. One shot, maximum 2 shots. Resident Evil the 2, the remake was like, nah, bro. You gonna have to hit these guys in the head multiple times. That shit is crazy, man. All right, Nathan, man. See you later, man. Damn, this is just going to be like, I don't like Borderlands 3 is just sitting here. They're talking about Last of Us 2, man. What about the Shambler enemy class? I like the Shambler. The Shambler, it looks like an infected. It looks something like the Bloater, but it looks like his only attack is going to be a porous, corrosive mist. So, and he's going to be chasing you down, which is always good. I think they should go co-op in The Last of Us 2. I mean, it is something that could happen, you know. Co-op, I can see that, but I heard that there's not going to be a multiplayer. That's for Last of Us 2. That's kind of interesting. No multiplayer. How is that going to work out? I really don't know. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about in The Last of Us 2, I love the one-on-one, like the confrontation, especially with those clickers, man. Because in The Last of Us, once the clicker grabs you, that's it. If you don't have a shank, what's it called? A shiv. If you don't have a shiv, you die. So I like that they're giving you an option to like go one-on-one, head-to-head with the clicker. I think that's pretty dope. I don't have a problem with the game being hard. I have a problem with not having options. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with the game being super hard. Last of Us 2 would look real sweet on PS5. I mean, PS4 is going to be pretty good too. You guys got to remember, I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of the PS5. Like I honestly don't care if it comes out or not. I really would like it to come out in 2022 because I really think trust me guys, I work with 4K, right? And 4K is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like 4K, you're gonna have to get a 4K TV. So if your TV does not support 4K, you're gonna have to go out and shell at least $200, $300 on a TV. That's number one, all right? Number two, how much better can it be? I mean, 4K is beautiful, man. Any game could be in 4K. And you already know that they're not like immediately phasing out the PS4. There's still going to be games coming out. Most of the games are probably going to come out PS4 and PS5. I don't know how it's going to really work, but they're not going to phase out the PS4 because honestly, it's just going to be like I guess like, you know, faster load times on games. That's pretty much, I mean, the performance aspect. Yeah, I dig it. Performance wise, yeah, cool. You get a faster loading time, blah 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 blah. But like graphics and like really like, you already got 4K with the PS4, man. Like PS4 Pro, man. Like what? I mean, literally, I can't really tell the difference between 8K and 4K. It's pretty much the same thing. What else are they gonna do? After that, you got freaking VR. I actually played my first VR game a few days ago. It was surreal though. Like that shit is crazy. Like that shit have you like, yo, I'm actually here. VR is next level, but I ain't quite ready for that yet. There's Chinese whispers that the Evil Within 3 is on PS5. Yeah, pretty much. Evil Within 3, yeah, pretty much 2021, 2022 maybe. PS5 will be out. So definitely, yeah, I can see that happening. PS4 is literally on its last lap right now, you know. Everybody's getting ready for PS5, so all these companies, video game studios that's bringing out sequels and stuff, they're like, hey, you're gonna do this on the PS5. Anyway, those 4 points, 4 topics It's all I really wanted to talk about in Last of Us 2, the traversal enemy dogs, the Shambler enemy class, and the one-on-one with the infected. Well, all right, let's get into Borderlands 3. Still on this game. We are playing with Amara. I hope Savers and Max makes a new one. Yeah, the thing about that, I want to set you guys expectation. Yes, they're going to have to build a whole new system. And as we all know, we don't know what's going to be going on with the PS5, right? Oops, I made a boo-boo. We don't know what's going on with the PS5 in terms of the save system, what the save system is going to be like. It could be all cloud based, and that would definitely kill the save wizard for sure. But we're gonna have to wait and see, man. We're gonna have to wait and see, but it is going to take, if it's possible, all right? Let's say the PS5 comes out, you know, it still supports console saves. It's definitely going to happen, but Save Wizard has to go get the freaking console. I'm honestly going to set you guys expectation of at least 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be 6 months to a year before you see a cheat device for PS5, and that's being very conservative. And that's knowing how the Save Wizard, the team is really good, and they know their shit, and they're going to get the job done, but it's still going to take some time. It's not like they will have the console way before release or anything. So yeah. That's going to be a thing. I actually have the wrong save on this thing, so I'm just going to... Everything crossed for the PS5 Savers and Max, guys. Actually, they might change the name as well, because the PS3 version was called the Game Genie, so then they did the PS4 version as the Save Wizard. Keep in mind, guys, the Save Wizard took 4 years of development. All right. I think the PS4 pretty much came out 2013, 2014. Yeah, the PS4 pretty much came out 2013, 2014. So yeah, it's going to take some time. I am giving them pretty much a year, but that's, like I said, going to depend on the save system, if they're going to support saves on the console, or are they going to like have everything online? You know, we gotta wait and see. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure they will rebrand. I think they should rebrand and call it something else, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a great program, gives you a lot of options, adds a lot of additional depth to games. Like, it really, you know, gives you a lot of abnormal situations that, you know, are not like possible without it. Zaim Solomon, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Canbaro25, welcome. How y'all doing? Borderlands 3, my Mo's is level 50. If you use Save Wizard, will everything be normal? If you've already played and your Mo's is level 50, yeah, because you would have gotten your trophies. I'm I'm always going to tell you guys, if you are just starting Borderlands 3 and you want to use the max EXP, I recommend you not do that because you will miss trophies like this trophy right here. Reach level 2. I mean, you pretty much reach level 2 after beating the first boss in the game. So you beat him and you pretty much reach level 2. But you are going to miss this trophy right here, reaching level 25, reaching level 50, and there's also one for level 10. You're going to miss those 3 trophies if you use that max level 50 without going through the game first. All right, that's pretty much the only thing though. I hope they support the save system now. We're gonna have to wait and see, bro. We're gonna have to wait and see what they do, to be honest. I see people are upset about no advanced mode. Yes, I'm not 100% positive on why the advanced mode is not opened, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. It's usually the Save Wizard team does not they do not like you playing with Save Wizard cheats online. I'm pretty sure it's because it raises red flags and could put their whole entire operation, under scrutiny and under a bit of duress. So they don't like that. Also, if a game has leaderboards, because it might not be like an online game like PvP online, but there might be leaderboards, and obviously with the Save Wizards you have an advantage, and they also do not like that. So there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff. Zaim said Gibbed is coming, so regardless it's happening. Yes, I'm actually just finding out about Gibbed. I'm not too sure how it works, but yeah, that is coming. That's pretty much coming. The guy that's creating it said Friday, which is tomorrow, so I don't know. Let's wait and see. He said he's dropping it tomorrow latest, so I don't know if we gotta keep our eyes and see how that works out. All right, so in the last stream we lost Maya. She died, and we are on a new. Let's see. These guys are just talking. We're in a new, I guess, world or part of the world. It's called, what is it called? Eden 6, right? We're on Eden 6 now, so I have no idea how far away I am from the end. It won't be, yeah, because you need the, yeah, because actually the thing about the entire Gibbed as well is that you need you need the Save Wizard to use the Gibbed thing on the PS4, right? So it's like Save Wizard is just Save Wizard is just the shit, man, to be honest.
That new gun smell.
See what they got in here.
Yours for a low price of, well, you can read.
XCG, great stream. You have yourself a great evening, night. Thank you so much, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, for passing through, man. I'll see you later, bro.
Go do something heroic.
All right, we gotta meet Anvil and meet Slab. That should be interesting. Thorny89, the information about why the advanced mode isn't available is already on their Facebook and Twitter. Nice. I actually was looking for it. I missed it.
Thought the home of Jacobs would be less, I want to say, swamp-happy? Dangerous place, Eden 6. Reminds me of home. Anyway, the Malawan
So if you
sponsorship
could
was a
like
plus, but we
share
did
share
take a
what
page
you
from Katagawa's murder
found,
diary.
that'll be
This
cool.
time, I just bammed right in at dinner time and leached the CEO of Jacobs. Boom, done. Installed a loyal puppet instead, and she is a trip. Real ice queen, you know? She manages the
'Cause I-
books, keeps the locals in line. It's just nice to see another rich bitch in charge, you know? You know.
Wasn't my day.
What is okay? This car. Okay. I like this this green, this world. It reminds me a bit of Rage 2. There was a part in Rage 2 that was like just it was really pretty much just like this. Is there a way to re-region a save when it's a non-supported game? Actually there is. The best thing to do is actually wait, hold re-region. No, not re-regioning. Resigning you can. There's some games you can resign, but not re-region because you need the advanced mode to re-region. So it's shit that you cannot re-region a save if the game is not supported. Well, I'm not 100 on the process, bro. So it might be something that's really hard to do or something. So
No refund.
try not to get into that, man.
The team I sent in still isn't responding. Something must have happened. Get that gate open, Vault Hunter.
What is my what is? Oh, this gun. Okay. I definitely don't like this gun. Hold up. I just bought one. Let's see. Let's get a new sniper up in here. Are you kidding me? Level 19. I'm not feeling this AR right here either. It's gonna go back to this. Azu, what's up, man? Monster Hunter World was yesterday. I didn't see you at all. Here we are as we watch the skillful SGG engage in a fight while changing weapons. Trolling, bro. Why is this gun doing so little damage? Like, it's going really...
Break a switch.
I'm gonna stay behind here. You were playing Terra. You were playing Terra. Okay, got you. Have you beaten Iceborne? No, I haven't actually. I played it yesterday though. I need a sniper, man. How much head? I am not a fan of shooting enemies in the head multiple times. I mean, I think a head should be a pretty much 1, 2, 3 shot maximum. I saw you get on, but then my fiance wanted to have some time together. Oh, that's a good boy. That's nice, man. It was pretty good though. I pretty much killed like 4 monsters, I think. I killed about 4 monsters. Brick thinks with his fist, punches with the what? He looks like a friend though.
Oh, hell yeah, another vault hunter. This job
Okay,
just keeps
because I was like,
getting
yo.
better. Help me beat down some bandits, then we'll talk.
Not today.
Yeah, I was playing as Mose. I was like, yo. I should have picked Mose the first time. I really like her vibe, man. No. Where the fuck did he come from? What is this fucking shit gun I have? Like, come on, man. This is supposed to be like a freaking
Seriously?
heavy weapon. I just literally... That guy just tanked about 10 of my freaking... shots, whatever they are. I'll make a custom gun for Borderlands 3 when I get a new PC. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing about Gib. You can like really edit your guns. I think that's pretty dope. Make 1 broken railgun pistol that's 1 shot and using your shield as ammo. Hold on. Get out the way. Hold up. Aha, that's it right there. Okay. I was like, nah, I am not. My shit is not doing the damage. Okay. Alright. That's interesting.
Here we go.
Did they kill Brick? Is he dead? Oh.
Here we go.
Nah, no discard today. You gotta be playing with me, bro. You gotta be on stream with me, man. I made a fucking mistake though. Anyway, alright, okay. Okay. Timbo 97A, who is that? Alright, buddy, what are we supposed to do?
I'm ready for a fight.
Ooh, shit.
You're going down, scrub.
Bus station.
My chili recipe.
Attention, everyone! Vault thieves are here. Kill them while I question Machine Man about the vault key. Stay bloodthirsty.
Our planet.
The God-sweet blessed day.
Give me that head. Pause.
That's what they're doing.
These guys with their shields are super tanky, bro. Come on, Britt, give me a hand here.
Enemy ahead.
There's somebody behind me. Are you kidding?
And stay down. Eat fresh,
I gotta run around. I gotta run around and collect some loot, man. I'm not collecting no loot. I'm out of everything. Come on, let's go. Ooh, what is this?
serving up. Let's get up close and personal like. Now let's gab, Slab.
You're like a mountain.
Jesus.
Yeah. Glad you're here. Things got complicated. I was waiting for the signal from our demolition expert, but something went down. Must have been zealots or COV or whatever we're calling them now. Name doesn't matter. As long as I get to hit them hard. Hit them real hard. I gotta get you to our demolitionist team. Right, we're supposed to be using code names. Crook Bunny needs your help. Follow me.
What? Crunk Bunny. Okay, got you.
They call me the doorman and meat slab. I'm a lot of things.
Okay,
This
buddy.
way.
Okay, Brickman. This is all cash.
All right. More punching. Ha!
Down you go.
Psycho Tink. What are you?
Come here and take what you got coming.
Finally a dungeon? The freak? Try this. Yo, get out the way, bro.
I'll get you.
This is doing damage. Okay. Oh wow, what the frick just happened?
Throw it down.
What is this man with super armor? Out of ammo, oh my god. I just looted so much. So much loot boxes and I still don't have enough ammo.
You're going down.
Is that it?
He's gotta die. He's gotta go, man.
I'm about to lay down some hurt. Serving up hurt.
I am tripping. Can't run from me.
This is another one, cause what the?
Here we go. Going down, bro.
Ouch. Excuse me, sir. is this gun?
Hitting dudes.
Jesus.
It's my job and my hobby. I hope Hammerlock's all right.
All right, Brick. Let's go, man.
We're almost there, and trust me, you don't want to keep Crunk Bunny waiting.
Crunk Bunny. Can't get over it. Okay, a big open
It's an
room.
ambush. Let's beat them together, Slab.
Jesus.
More friends of yours to kill. Fun. That big dumbass looks tasty. Oh no, more guards!
I have a lot of ammo.
It's on now.
More dead right after this.
Psych.
Let's get up close and personal like. Like you're cruising for a dive.
Who's next?
Hip squeeze.
What the freak?
You ain't gonna jump me!
Better run from me.
Present for ya!
Did you see that little strap? What is this gun that I have? I don't even know.
I'm about to lay down some throw me under.
Oh my! What the fuck is this? Damn. Okay.
I see how.
Come and get me! Take that shit.
Won't want to do that again.
All right, let's do this. Let's try this baby out. All right. Got. Okay.
Serving up.
Some friggin' divine retribution!
Yo, Meat Slab, you coming, man? I got eyes on max security. but
These bullets
COV's
ain't really
heading my
doing
way.
much.
Hold on, Birdman. I got you, fam.
I got you, fam. All right, my boy, what you about to do, man?
Nice fight. Usually I'm a solo brawler, but that duet was baller. I gotta go help out our sniper. You meet up with Crunk Bunny. Later!
Nah, I should warn ya. Crunk Bunny is a damn prodigy with explosives, but how do I say this? She's nuttier than squirrel shit.
She? Okay. I'm hoping she's a friend.
Move and you die. I will now read the crimes of the condemned. You kidnapped my... You moved. Whatever.
Tina, all grown up, still insane. Is she from part 2? I don't remember Tina.
So, we doing this thing or what? Heard this hammerlock guy needs our help.
Okay, look, here's the deal. They're keeping hammy locks in max security, and there's a big old door that needs blowing up. But shit's got complicated, and some bandits took my bomb! I'm okay. Okay. So, do me a favor and grab some toppings for this bomb-ass pizza I'm cooking up. Full
Toppings?
disclosure, it is actually a bomb. It's a real bomb.
The freak?
I know this place got the toppings I need somewhere, and Tina's got a special recipe.
Collect pizza toppings, collect ham, collect onion slices, collect. Okay. What is this?
A fair price for peace of mind. Bullets and bombs.
All right, the yard.
I bet you're like, hey Tina, why you call it a pizza? Cause you can deliver a pizza anywhere, shorty. And people are like, ooh, is this a pizza? Splendid. Now scurry on, I shan't be tipping you. And then I'm like, here's a tip, kaboom, sucker! Pizza's open doors, that's my point.
All right, I think I'm gonna take a break here, guys. I will be back with this game. It might be tomorrow. I was actually going to play GTA Online tomorrow. Well, today, but then I rescheduled to tomorrow. But then I think I'm gonna play this game again tomorrow. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out in the stream, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.